Hello, everybody. Welcome back into the channel Make Money Audit and the website makemoneyaudit.com. One of my followers suggested I look into this YouTuber called Alec Phelps. Unlike the other Alec we just did the other day, he is very obviously heavy invested into Etsy like the other Alec is. So I went ahead and we did an audit on him, and I'm about to show you the results. Let me just kind of start with what I found. Okay, so right off the bat, he gets a D. The title says 0 to 10,000 a month with AI art. We already know that AI art is heavily saturated. What he actually shows in here is, another store who's been doing it for quite some time, and he's trying to sell you to join his community that this is where you need to go. Now, the individual who reached out to me on this video is on a free plan, which is very smart for him. He doesn't need to spend any money to support this guy because I think he's just like the other Alec, just trying to sell you shit you don't really need. So, okay, so the 10,000 that he claims in the beginning belongs to another shop with 1,000 listings and 2 years of head start. So in the video, he'll build 19 images, and he's trying to get you to understand that his tool is, eliminates the guessing work, which I don't understand. He has no tool. He uses Midjourney and Listing View, which is another shit program from Alec that's absolutely a waste of money and time because the data is not up to date. It's old data just rejuvenated. There's no scanner that I know of right now on Etsy that'll tell you actually listings are sold for today, like live. All they show is you monthly revenue, and that's just, it's hard to make any decisions on an AI art project or AI art business on estimated. And I wouldn't even get involved in AI art. Little background note, I did have an Etsy store for over, I think, 3 or 4 years. I was selling AI art. Yes, I used Midjourney. Yes, but I stopped. And the reason why I stopped was because the amount of time that it takes to create listings was eating into all my other projects. So I basically ran the numbers, and it wasn't worth keeping Etsy going for the money I was making. So we'll listen to him a little bit more, and then I'll get back more into my audit.
10K a month selling AI art.
See, there's the 10K a month Lexington Prints. So that's not even his store.
Art as digital prints on Etsy. This business is completely faceless, and I actually
turned the volume up a little bit. I can barely hear it.
started my own shop at the end of 2023, and within my
so that's his shop. Look at his total revenue, $2,918. Yeah, 32 views. Yeah, he's really cranking out the money.
My first year, I was doing months like this. In this video, I'm going to show you the
how can you say you're doing 10K a month when your video just showed 3,200 or whatever it was? What was it?
Systems to make this as easy as possible that I haven't seen shared anywhere else. So let's go ahead and get into it. So sellers are making 6 figures a year selling. There are sellers.
I'm going to try and find where I want to make sure I'm
no nonsense guide to actually getting started. Plus, I built a ton on Etsy. So nothing.
There it is.
No nonsense guide to actually 2023. And within my first year, I was doing months like this. In this video,
so yeah, he's really giving you a good advice. He's just trying to get you to join, again, his community. So let's go and back to my audit. Okay, sellers making 10K a month, post once and sell forever. Well, yeah, okay, that's true. Once you put it out there on Etsy, yeah, it does sell forever. But if it doesn't get no traction, it sits down on the very bottom. I don't think in this video he talks about advertising. I don't see it in my audit notes that he does, but we'll let him go a little bit farther.
I'm going to show you the no-nonsense guide to actually getting started. Well, if we look at actually a brand new listing analytics tool that I've just been trying out, it's made by a guy named Alec.
Yeah, there's the listing view from Alec. Definitely don't recommend you guys spend your money on something like that. There's plenty of other more reputable ones like Beehive or whatever. There's another one that they're not trying to self-promote old data. Now, Beehive, gets the same data I'm sure that Alec is trying to get here. I just wouldn't support these guys. It's just not worth your time. Support a legitimate company, not somebody trying to sell you their programs and join their communities. So let me take a look at that. So Lexington Prints, yep, 2 years, 1,000 listings, 50K sales revenue per listing view estimated. Okay, where's that? Yeah, 51,000. Okay. So he's gonna make 19 like we talked in the beginning. Midjourney, Photoshop, Etsy fees, third video, and okay, proof. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and run some more while I review my notes.
Who I've been talking to. He's just a really nice guy, and he made this new analytics software, and I'm trying it out. So I'll make a video on this in the future. But as you can see, judging by listing view, their monthly revenue is $10,928. Okay, and that's monthly revenue, right? So that's beyond 6 figures. And I mean, as you can see, they sell nice digital art bundles, single prints, sets, right? Verticals, horizontals. So pretty good stuff, but nothing that we couldn't design ourselves, especially with Midjourney or other AI tools, just like Lexington Prints here does. And in case you're wondering how they make these, if I just go ahead and click on one of their best sellers, I'll just scroll down real quick, and you can see right here at the bottom, this artwork's creation process includes a base of AI developed into a
So yeah, okay, no brainer here. AI art, but did you see what he was looking at? Lexington Prints, birds, Christmas. Do you honestly, realistically think that you're gonna get anywhere near Lexington at all? At all? You're not. If you're gonna do AI art, do some due diligence and find a one that's not so saturated. I mean, realistically, I don't think I would touch anything with more than 5,000 sellers. I mean, really, just the amount of money you'd have to spend on ads to compete with Lexington, which I'm sure most individuals don't have the money. You're not going to get there. So again, Alec is basically blowing smoke up your butt, trying to get you to join his community, which you're going to see here in a little bit. I'll let it run. I hope you wouldn't join it. The guy who referred me, recommended this video. Luckily, he's doing the free one, which is good. I guess absorb all you can get while you can get it before they make you start paying for it. But come on, people. Guys like Alec and the other Alec, on these make money on Etsy, and it's passive, and you make it once and sell forever. It's just crap. It's BS. And I love these guys because they keep giving me content. And now I've got this new guy, Alec Phelps. He's going to be my, main target again, along with the other Alec, because you guys just need to understand what they're trying to sell you. One, you don't need to join a community for. You need to do some due diligence and look at things and figure it out. It's not hard, people. It's not.
Final rendition with digital painting. Okay, so that's their kind of legalese way of saying that this is actually AI art.
I'm gonna jump ahead.
And as you can see, if I scroll up just a bit, if the image is good, it can still bring in tons and tons of sales, right? Almost 4K just with one digital JPEG, right? That they just put into different mockups like these, right? And these are all just pre-made mockups that they can put any art design in, so they're reusable. And then they literally just attach this JPEG right to Etsy, and that's it. We could just click buy and just instantly download it, and that's it. Lexington Prints doesn't have to do a thing. So anyway, I love this business, and that's why I want to walk through this today. So we're going to walk through exactly how to create designs like Lexington Print, kind of some tricks and secrets that you need to know as you're getting set up. Otherwise, you'll just spin your wheels and get in to get a design like this or this, right? Well, that's what I want to share with you in this video, okay? So down below, I have my community.
There it is. There it is. Join my community, AI Art Sellers Collective. And you get to get the prompts. Woo! Yay!
The AI Art Sellers Collective. And for this specific video, we're just going to look at one of these examples.
Wow. Why are you 333 members paying this guy a monthly fee to be on this community? Really? Come on, people. Why you pay this guy money to join up with a bunch of other people? Come on.
Sample prompt drops because I just want to show you exactly what some of the best sellers use for their prompts. So these are 3 that I love, keeping with the same theme as Lexington Prints, right? We've got this chickadee. In fact, all of these are little chickadee winter paintings, right? And you can tell they're more general winter instead of just Christmas, like I was saying before. And I mean, these are great. These turned out really.
Yeah, and there's probably about 10 million of them on Etsy. Come on, people. Think.
Really, really well. Very painterly, nice brush strokes, but even like a nice blurred background too. They're just really great. So I'll share this entire setup down below in the description. But essentially, all you really need to do is just copy these prompts. Okay? It's as easy as that. And I mean, you could just copy it and paste it into Midjourney like this. But I actually want to show you a free best-selling AI art designer remix tool that I'll also link for free down below, just to let you use everything that I really use. And this thing is pretty cool. So I already.
What he's about to show you is something that's been created in, I think it's either Midjourney or Chat. Basically, you guys could do this again if you have Claude or you have a Chat or Midjourney. You create the prompt in Chat or Claude, and basically what he's telling you, he's going to emulate these world-renowned artists, like you do Van Gogh, Picasso, Monet, any of those things you can do. Okay, any of them you can do. You don't need to join this guy's community and waste your money.
Copied all these. If I go into my community and go to a classroom and then the resources page.
Oh yeah. And to get to Classroom, you have to be, from what I found, you have to be an active member. I don't know if you can get there with your free one or not, but you can't just jump into all this stuff. You have to sign up to join AI Art Sellers Collective before you get to go anywhere.
We can click on one of the coolest, most magical AI art designers out there, Atlas Muse, okay? So this guy has been trained on a ton of best-selling designs, plus sort of the templates and frameworks that create bestsellers. So all we have to do is just click on him like this, and it's kind of like Midjourney. It's just a text box, and you can just type to this guy, right?
Hello, where do you think the text box goes, you idiot? It goes to Midjourney. Come on, people. I'm sorry. I'm getting really off tangent on this guy because he's basically just selling you guys a bunch of crap. I'm not feeling good, so that's probably not helping. So we're gonna jump into this. I'm not gonna keep going with this guy because it's already going on way too long, giving him any type of prompts or whatever. I'm just not feeling it with this guy. Just like the other Alec, he's just trying to show you, his product. Join his thing, and you'll make money. You'll make $10,000 when his own store has only made $2,900. So come on, what are you guys gonna believe? So in the video, he does pitch a few other ideas, and we've got an updated MakeMoneyAudit.com. Like I said in my last video, most of these gurus try and throw more than one pitch at you, and so now I redid the website, so now it'll take up to 5 of these scams that these individuals try and give you. Same scenario, URL, and then you put the chat or the script. So how to make 10K a month selling AR on Etsy, faceless business. So that was one of them. So the general Etsy art sales got a D, it's risky. The implied timeline from scratch beginner, 10K a month, AI is just unrealistic. That's why I got a D. Creators first year income, that's what got the audit. Creators first year income, first year successfully directly attributed to his decade of coding experience, custom automation, which is not replicable by a typical beginner following a manual step. So yeah, not going to work there. Lexington Prints, monthly revenues very oversold. Got a C. Individual AI art sales, it's got a C, it's oversold again. Yeah, basically what it's saying, the implied time frame to achieve 10,928 a month within 1 year is an unrealistic time. A realistic time frame for a beginner to see, yeah, probably anywhere from 100 to 500 a month would be 1 to 2 years, while reaching 10K a month would be more like 3 to 5 years of consistent effort. That's the thing. You have to continuously upload video or images, art all the time, every day. So basically what you're creating is another job. It's not it is, once you create it, yes, it is passive, but you have to create it. Even using, you know, AI and even Alex's listing view, you're still, it takes time. It doesn't just happen. So let me just break out the economics. Yep, 10,000. Okay, we understand that. Let me see. Okay. So a beginner following the manual steps would face monthly cost, Midjourney 10 to 120. Yep, I think it's like 20 something dollars. Photoshop 22, chat plus 20. Let's see, custom GTPSs, Atlas Muse, Vega, Etsy listing, 20 cents a fee. Okay, a realistic generating on a 0 to 50 a month in your first 6-12 months, struggling to cover these recurring expenses. Yeah, so again, what these guys don't tell you, and this is why, it feeds my channel, what it's going to cost you to try to make this money is on what the time frame they give you is unrealistic. You're going to spend roughly, let's just say, I'm running the numbers real quick, $100, $150 a month, maybe $200 a month, and you haven't sold one thing. And then you got to start feeding Etsy at 20 cents a pop. Then you're going to have to run ads to your listings because they're not going to get seen in a world of those, freaking Christmas mockingbirds or chickpea birds or whatever the hell he called them. It's just, you're not going to make it. And competing against, that Lexington company is like, again, in my other analogy, bringing a knife to a gunfight. You're going to get your ass shot. You're going to fail. Etsy is a very viable platform for making money. If you can make self-made, make things yourself, more power to you. You can create things, whatever, handmade objects, more power to you. Shit, I watch videos I've seen about people making stuff out of wood and selling it on Etsy. It's not hard to make money on Etsy, in a sense. What's the problem is, and what everybody doesn't tell you on these Etsy video make money guru videos, is the competition that you're trying to compete against. How many people are there? How many other sales are there? And then what are you going to have to spend to make money and be competitive? That's where these guys fail every time. And he's just like the other Alec. He wants to drive you to his community. Okay, great. I get it. That's how you make the money. But when you bring somebody in to your community and you're giving them shit and you're giving them bullshit, the only body who's making money is you, Alec, not your customers, not your members. Start being realistic. Start being, up to date and be truthful on time frame. Not what you think, blowing smoke up everybody's ass saying, you're going to make it in this time frame. Just doesn't happen. So I appreciate your guys' time. Sorry for me if I rambled on a little bit. When these guys make these claims, I just get PO'd that they're, it's just not right. All my years of business and finance and consulting, people like this, I really enjoyed running them into the ground. Simply because they're just not truthful. They're screwing you guys if you join their community, and you're wasting your money. You can use Claude, you can use Chat, Midjourney. You don't need anybody's help. You just need to be doing your due diligence and thinking, and you can do it. It is possible. You can make money on Etsy. Don't get me wrong. I did for years, but the amount of time that I had to invest into it, wasn't worth it anymore for me. So like and subscribe. And again, if you want to run your own audit on something you've seen on YouTube, go to makemoneyaudit.com, put in the URL, hit the script, run the audit, and then download your PDF and share it, because when you run that one, it changes another one. You don't get this all, it's all gone. But anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it, and look forward to making the next video.